When you set out to make a movie like that, like, first of all, what brings you to that? Did you get the script first? Like, was it an idea that you had in your head?
It was, it just came from in here. And I was working on something, and a buddy of mine said, "So what do you want to do next?" I said, man, I want to direct something. And I always want to direct a chase film. He said, "What kind of chase?" I said, "A foot chase." He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, people chasing you. I mean, there's something kind of primal and scary about a foot chase." And I think in order to have a foot chase, you can't have a society where there's any kind of cars or anything like that. Otherwise, you have a car chase. But I want to film a foot chase like it's a car chase. And he said, "Oh." I said, "What are you thinking?" I said, "Well, I'm thinking if you go back before Columbus discovered America, you know." And it's like people assume that Columbus discovered America and then life began. I said, "I want to know what was happening right before he got there. And I said, so I had this idea that you see all this stuff going on and there's no time period on it, and then all of a sudden you date it by the arrival of Europeans. And I thought it's kind of like the Rod Serling, Planet of the Apes ending.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of a cool ending. And he said, "Oh, wow." And he said, "Where do you think Columbus landed?" I said, "Why not? Let's look." So I looked up, and the first peoples he encountered were Mayan trading canoes off the coast of Honduras. And I thought, cool. What was happening in Honduras, And you look at these towns and pyramids and temples and stuff at that time. And then the story was born from there. And, of course, then we read the book by Jared Diamond, Collapse. I read the Mayan Bible, the Popol Vuh, and, tried to delve into what they believed and what their civilization was like. And they had concepts, as we do, of heaven and hell, of punishment or reward, It was a little different, quite a bit different, actually. In fact, when I went down...